I've been getting warnings. They're saying to be careful and to shut my mouth. And that tells me one thing, that we are right over the target, which is why we're taking this off of the private servers, out of the shadows, and we're going public, because the only real weapon is truth. And call me reckless and call me paranoid, and frankly, I hope I am, because if I'm right, then the reality of the situation is far more disturbing than anyone can imagine. And if I'm wrong, then we can all share a laugh at my expense. If you've been following the threads on Reddit, you know how deep this rabbit hole goes, but for everybody else, this all began with the first loose thread that I ever pulled, the one that started to unravel reality itself. My grandfather died in 2017. This is the last voicemail that he left me. He loved to sing, a little off key. It was perfect. But when I played it last week, it was cold, like a machine.
Hush now, quiet now, the stars are only lights upon the sea.
This is the same file. The data hasn't been altered. It's the only variable that's changed is the voice inside the recording. Ryan, back me up here.
It's the original file, but you can hear that someone used the audio to train a vocal AI, then layered the replica over the source somehow without changing the metadata.
And I remember my grandfather's voice. That's the thing about memory. It's like an anchor. It's a load-bearing wall. We build our entire reality on just a handful of them. And when you pull one out, the whole structure collapses. And I trust my anchors because they're sensory, like the smell of my mother's shampoo, or the Thanksgiving turkey falling and hitting the ground and splattering all over the place. It was messy, it was hilarious, and it was real. These memories are the floorboards. And that reality was solid until things started changing. And before we go deeper, for those of you just listening, a quick note on our setup here. We're broadcasting from underground. That's a Faraday cage back there. The signal jammers, I thought it was a little overboard. I thought Ryan had been mainlining too many late night conspiracies. But to be honest with you, after you've seen what we've seen, I think paranoia is the only sane response left. Because proof started showing up in my biology. When I enlisted into the military, they stamped my dog tags. Blood type O positive. It's a biological fact that I've carried for 20 years. Last week, I had a routine physical. So throw it up, Ryan. On one side, you'll see a worn out old military dog tag. And on the other side, it's a lab report. The new report says that my blood type is now AB negative. I went to doctors, I went to MRIs, psych evals. They said I'm perfectly healthy, but that doesn't explain my blood type changing. And there's a whole lot of us that know what it feels like when everyone that you trust insists that, no, it's always been this way. You start to wonder, I'm wondering if I'm crazy or just obsolete. There's a deeper pattern here, but right now I could hear a little bit of static on the line, and I don't want to send any signals on an open channel when we don't know what's on the other end. NeuroSyntech understands that your cognitive health is the key to living the life you deserve. I've been trying their flagship product, Clarisync, for a few weeks now, and I have to say, I feel sharper and clearer. Ryan?
It's hard to quantify when you run as many late night diagnostics as I do, but yeah, the fog seems to be clearing faster.
If you're looking for an extra boost, check them out. It's neurosyntech.com and use promo code BlackVeil for 20% off your first order. And the most invasive edits, they're not always the big ones. Sometimes it's a quiet revision in a place that you thought was safe, like a 5th grade class photo. Throw it up there, Ryan. I could still smell the pencil shavings in Miss Ganser's class. I remember wearing this itchy sweater, this hand-me-down sweater, and trying my absolute hardest not to itch when they took the picture. It's a perfectly useless but crystal clear memory. But where am I in the photo? That's not me in that photo. It's my sister. She's standing in my spot. She wasn't even in that class. And I stare at that and I have to ask myself this question, like, who's crazy? Is it the boy that's in the picture who remembers the itchy sweater? Or is it me looking into the past that never happened? There's this place I go when I dream. It's a long concrete hallway. And there's always music. It's like a faint and it's echoing in the hallway. It just goes on forever and it's absolutely endless. And there are doors on both sides. And for years, I called it a dream. I'd write it off as this textbook symbolism, like unopened doors. They're just regrets. They're the kind of cheap insights that therapists sell you by the hour. Last time I was there, something changed. I found a door, and it had my name on it. And I opened it. I wasn't watching a dream. I saw me right here speaking these words into this microphone. And that's when the floor just fell out from under me, because the dream, it's not supposed to be watching you back. You know, the science says that the odds that we're living in a base reality, practically zero. You've heard the saying that a fish doesn't know it's wet? I think that our biology just doesn't have the ports to perceive reality. It's built to render it, but not to really perceive it. Like, what if the air we're breathing, it's just data?
So, before you wrap, take a look at the notes for the caller on line 1.
Yeah, Tim. It's Tim, right, from the forums?
Thank you for taking my call.
Go ahead, Tim. You're on the line.
Okay, I have this recording of my grandmother. She was singing me a lullaby. I duplicated it last month to preserve it, and when I played it back, all the warmth were just gone. That was the first edit. The morning my little brother died, and at breakfast that day, Sal, his face, it looked wrong. Too perfect, like a doll pretending to be him.
You saw the distortion like the Thatcher illusion?
Yes, I did, and I was the only one who saw it. My parents just thought I was being a weird kid.
Tim, the song you mentioned. I need you to tell me how it starts, just the first line.
Hush now, quiet now, the stars are only... How do you have that? That's the voice from my tape.
That's the voice from mine. This is the song that I hear in my dream because my grandfather used to sing it to me. We made it up. That was our song. Your brother died a few weeks after you noticed the change in the lullaby. What year was that?
The spring of 2017. Why?
That's the year my grandfather died. That's why we're here, to keep pulling on this thread all the way back to whatever's behind the black veil.
Every legend I ever posted, every monster, they're taking turns. Slender Man in the alley, the black-eyed children at my door. It's like my entire content library has come to life and they're waiting for their turn with me.
We call them stories, urban legends. What if the stories aren't ours to control? What if they're just using us to be heard? She built a viral brand by turning modern urban legends into clickable content, but now those stories have started appearing in terrifying form, and they seem to want something from her.
I built a brand telling scary stories. Did I blur fact and fiction? Of course. The algorithm rewards the blur. It's called engagement.
Did you ever worry that you might start to blur the line too much for your audience and for yourself?
You have no idea. At first it was just content. But lately it feels less like I was sharing stories and more like I was unleashing something.
I want you to take us back to the first time that you felt your stories cross over.
It was a post about the Wendigo. The next night, I'm home and my phone buzzes. I almost ignored it. It's usually just a stray cat. There was something standing just beyond my porch light. Tall, skinny, it didn't move, it just watched me.
Sometimes we repeat scary stories until our mind starts believing them. And the fears you feed, they start to feed on you.
No. I'm not some scared kid who believed my own campfire story. I never believed any of them. But now they're in my house.
You built your career on these stories. Is there a part of you that feels like you owe the stories something?
It's not just one story anymore. It's all of them. Every legend I ever posted, every monster, they're taking turns. I can feel them watching like the shadows themselves have eyes. I used to be the author, Sal. I controlled the scare. It's like I opened a door and something else is writing the ending.
Ryan, for anybody else who still is not a believer, would you play back the tape, please?
On your monitor.
Please tell me you see him too.
You said that your videos, they felt less like something that you shared and more like something that you unleashed.
That's what it feels like. 1 million people all obsessing over the same scary story. It's not just an algorithm, it's an incantation.
There's a lot of different people telling these kind of stories, so why you?
It's not just me.
Why aren't more people who share these stories seeing what you're seeing?
My friend Hannah, she was there. She saw it. I can prove it.
Okay, Ryan, do we have Lena all picked up on the airplay?
Yep, she's ready to go.
Hey, can you guys hear me okay?
Yes, hi, yes. We can hear you.
Hannah, tell them what we saw in the parking lot.
Okay, there was this freakishly tall dude and he just sort of stalked us through the parking lot. It was very not chill.
This was less than a day after I posted that smiling man story.
I got receipts. Would you like me to share my screen?
It's like the second it goes live, they start hunting me.
Could it be something personal?
It's probably just some random trying to sell cookies or murder me. I'll be right back.
I remember this from about a year ago. It was another writer called Dark Trawler.
Yeah, I remember that guy.
I remember seeing his stuff on Reddit.
Super long posts, all built up, no punchline.
He had this theory that he was insane about how he felt that digital storytelling was unleashing something darker.
You know, I think I tweeted something like, "Congrats, Dark Trawler, you've officially wrote the internet's least scary ghost story."
I used to read his stuff too, and he posted his own Wendigo story. He had this detail about a jointed sigh. Now, that's a very specific and unusual phrase, and you also used it in your story. My question for you is, are these nightmares coming from you because you shared them, or because you stole them?
Remember what I said at the start. Nightmares breaking through, the twist that no one will see coming. It's seconds away now.
What was the last story that you posted about? Who was it about, or what was it about?
Siren Head.
Last story from Dark Trawler, Siren Head.
I did it, okay? I took them. I gave them sharper endings, quicker scares. I made them clickbait. I told my followers that he should thank me for making his sleepy ghost stories famous.
Sal, I got Dark Trawler sitting in the Zoom lobby right now.
You have a Dark Trawler in the Zoom lobby right now?
Yeah, and let me tell you something. This guy is not happy.
Lena, tonight you're the protagonist of my latest narrative, but I'm giving you the rare mercy of choice. Does the creature take you, or someone whose heart you hold dear? Decide swiftly. It seems silence has chosen your fate. 3, 2, 1.
False alarm, dude. It was this bored tween idiots ding-dong ditching. I mean, they're probably hopped up on energy drinks and way too much TikTok. Honestly, Lena, you should see my For You feed because it makes me question humanity's, future as a species. I mean, are we devolving or...
Turn around, he's right behind you!
Cut the feed. Ryan, cut the whole broadcast now.
Wait. We can't cut. He's live.
Who's live?
Dark Trawler. He just started his own stream. I'm patching it through.
Lena, you did not merely steal my stories. You erased my voice. So I took the liberty of rewriting your ending. You turned fiction into ridicule. I turned it into reality.
Some rides stay with you, not the drive, but the passenger. How many silent trips down the same dark road would it take before you realized that you weren't the one choosing the destination? You know that point in a cross-country drive? About 12 hours in, the road hypnosis kicks in, and time gets slippery. That's where I was, in the middle of the Utah desert, and that's when I saw a silhouette with his thumb out. You don't stop, you lock the doors. Until about 20 miles later, and then he was there again, the same guy, unmoving. I finally just refused to look at the shoulder of the road. I stared right in front of me, but that's when I saw his eyes in my rearview mirror. Our guest tonight is a rideshare driver, and he's trapped in a loop with a silent passenger who appears at his route and is beginning to feel less like a job and more like a glitch. Dave, thank you for coming.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
How long have you been driving for?
It's been 5 years. I mostly drive at night. I used to prefer it, but it was less traffic, less small talk. Thought the quiet was good. So it started feeling crowded.
Explain that to me, the crowded quiet.
It's like the silence isn't empty anymore. It's got a heaviness to it. You know when you're in a room and you're alone, but somebody's about to come in that room? That feeling for hours, right? A whole shift of just that. This is the first time I've driven at night in weeks, so I'm a little...
When did this start?
It was like a month ago. I got a ping. It was 3 o'clock in the morning. I was out on the edge of town. It's this road, just a bus stop. The app said that the rider's name was Desmond. If I'm being really honest with you, even from the start, before anything else happened, that felt really weird. But I got to make money. That's why I'm there. So I did it anyway.
I believe you gave Ryan the dash cam footage of the first time that you had picked him up. Ryan, could you put up the dash cam footage?
Yep, got it on your monitor now.
Yeah, so
break it down. What's happening in this clip?
So that's me. I pull up, right? And look at him. He's just standing and he's not looking at his phone. Most people, they're waiting on a car, they look at their phone.
Looks like a
they
mannequin.
Look around. I was about to just, cancel the ride, say he was a no-show, go about my night. But then the second I got my finger over that button to cancel the ride, he moved. He opens the door really slow And then he just slides in, sits in the back seat, not a sound, not a single sound.
Did he ever acknowledge you when he got into the car? Did he say hello?
Nothing. It's like I wasn't even there to him, right? When he gets in, the app pings and it says, your ride with so-and-so has begun. It's like, well, I'll check with this guy because he's been quiet and weird. And, I said his name, asked if that was his name.
Right.
Silence.
Your gut's obviously telling you, get out of there.
Yeah.
But the app tells you to pick him up and go. So what makes you trust the system more than your gut?
I don't know. It didn't feel like I had a choice, really.
Where does he have you taken?
It was this parking lot. It's like way out behind this strip mall that's been dead for years. There's nothing there. It's just shattered glass and weeds.
No business that no obvious destination?
I have no idea why anybody would go there at any time of day, let alone 3 o'clock in the morning. I didn't think about it much. And the next night, the same time, 3 a.m. on the dot, get another ping, same name. This time, he wants me to pick him up from that parking lot and take him back to the bus stop. It was like a loop.
Is there anything different? Did he change his clothes? Did he look any different at all? Exactly the same.
The only thing that's different is the order of the pickups. That stop, then that stop, then that stop. He did that 5 nights in a row.
What night did you think, oh my God, I got to start recording this?
It was probably, it was definitely night 3, because after night 2, I talked to my therapist about it because I was getting freaked out. She says, well, you should write it down. Just write down everything, write down the details. So I started that, but what I wanted to know, what is happening? What is this person doing in my car? Why are they going to this location? So I thought the only way to do that is just to get the files from the dash cam. So I saved those. I mean, if I'm honest with you, I haven't watched any of them.
You haven't watched any of them?
No, not a second.
I was going to ask you how you felt when you watched it back.
I haven't.
You haven't even watched any yet? This is the first time that you're seeing them? We saw night 3 already.
Yeah.
But you haven't watched night 4, night 5?
Nothing. I've thought about it, right? But then I get this feeling that if I watch it, I might see something that I'm not supposed to see.
It's such a strange thing for this man to be contacting you over and over again. If you had to guess, what does he want? Like, why you? Why 3 o'clock in the morning? Why back and forth from the same locations that are burned out and there's no purpose for him to really be there? What does he want, or what is he a representative of?
I've thought about it a lot. I mean, the first thing is he's coming from the bus stop. That implies that he came from somewhere else. It feels like he is playing a game, because that look on his face, like he knows he's a part of something and I'm a part of something. And whatever this game is, he is winning and I'm losing. It's not. Oh. It's him.
He's pinging you right now?
Yeah.
Wow, that is in the middle of nowhere.
That's the bus stop. I'm not gonna go get him. No.
You mentioned that there was an online forum of other rideshare drivers who have experienced similar phenomenon.
Yeah.
Do you think it's related?
I don't know. Theirs is different though. Like I went and I started trying to figure out if anybody else has experienced this, and I found this group. They call it ghost pickups, and basically what it is they get a ping, they drive to the location. There's no passenger there though. When they get to the location, the car is totally empty when they do their drive. The app starts the ride, it ends the ride, they get paid, but they're in the car alone the entire time, which is different than mine, right? Because in mine, there is someone in the car with me. So it's similar, but not quite.
I found this thread you're talking about. It's called Ghost Pickups in Seattle.
Yeah.
The first post reads, I get paid, but I'm just driving air around. Am I the only one?
The phantom passenger syndrome. Have you heard of that?
No.
It's when you spend so much time on the road in isolation, more than 12 hours, and fatigue starts to set in. The mind wants to create a stimuli, and it starts projecting things around you that aren't actually there because the mind is terrified of loneliness. Have you been working so many hours that could be a possibility? Have you considered that?
There is someone in that car with me, though. These rides happened.
Why don't we fast forward to the last night? Ryan, can you bring up the night 5 footage?
I got it. I will put it on your monitor now.
Okay, so this is from 2 nights ago.
Yeah, safe from around here. Just pass through.
Who are you talking to?
Desmond. He was sitting right behind me. I felt like I had to say something and I didn't know what to do.
there's nobody else in the car.
Wait, then. Oh my god. Okay. Whew. That's he's here.
Ryan?
I don't think so. Here's the parking lot. It's on your monitor.
Look, see him? See him right there.
Dave, we have security. David, you have look at us. Look at us here. The bravest thing that anybody can do is to share something where they don't think anybody else is going to believe them. Every person who calls in or calls somebody crazy, there's someone else out there listening, and you didn't just tell your story, you told their story too.
No, I need to go.
Okay, let's get you out there. Ryan, I'll meet you guys out. Will you just take them out? Tonight we ask a terrifying question. What if the very act of caring for others erodes our ability to see them?
How do I fight something that's already inside me?
My grandfather went blind in his last years, and he said that the hardest part was when the faces of the people he loved began to fade from his memory. But what happens when you can still see perfectly, but the faces start fading anyways? She's an ER nurse. She spent her life on the front lines of human suffering, but lately, something has been slipping. She says the faces of her patients, her colleagues, even her family, they're disappearing.
I've worked in the ER for 15 years. You see everything. Car crashes, shootings, code blues. You end up building a wall. Last month, people's faces, they started to go blank.
And when was the first incident? Do you remember?
Yeah, it was room 313. We had an 8-year-old girl from a car crash. I was looking in her eyes. I just felt like I saw all of her fear and her pain, and I turned to grab an IV, and when I look back, her face was gone. She ended up passing away an hour later.
When you say gone, you mean her face was blurry, or?
No, it was blank, just like a smooth porcelain mask almost. No eyes, no mouth, just nothing.
There was this known condition. It's rare, but it's documented. It's medical fatigue-induced face blindness. When your brain's mirror neutrons are overstimulated by seeing too much suffering, they can misfire, and your own mind starts blurring faces to protect itself. It's a failsafe.
I've been exhausted before, I've been traumatized before, but this didn't feel like my brain was protecting me. It felt like something was being taken from me.
Sal, we got a live feed request here. They say it's about room 313.
Let's bring him on.
Adriana, I've been seeing it too.
Wait, Cameron, is that you?
Don't say my real name, please. It's the same thing. Faces just gone.
When did you first notice this?
Room 313. I know other people are experiencing this too, but they're scared of losing their license, of losing their minds. Like, I have to go, someone's coming, but I want to say before I go,
This isn't just face blindness. Was there anything else that happened to you and Cameron right after the girl died? Like anything at all?
We both got sick, and then the next day, we both got these really violent fevers that felt like they came out of nowhere. But then by the next morning, it was gone, and we actually felt really good, like almost superhuman. I didn't feel like I needed to sleep. I didn't feel pain. Honestly, it was the best I've felt in a really long time.
What if the problem isn't the hardware itself? What if it's simply just a bug in the source code of reality?
The source code.
If a virus finds a host, it injects its own instructions and it rewrites the cell's primary function. What if the illness that you caught wasn't a biological virus, but a data virus?
Sal, I've got a maintenance worker from the hospital on a secure line. Says he has the same symptoms as her.
From Adriana's hospital?
Yes.
Okay, patch him in.
Got him up on the monitor now.
Hey, I work maintenance nights at the hospital. I've never set foot in the ER, but this week, faces, they started disappearing for me too.
Were you also sick recently?
Yeah, everybody here was. Fever, vomiting, lasted maybe a day, and then bam, energy spike, felt amazing. But now, all of us down maintenance, we're seeing it. We're combing through security footage right now, trying to find when it started, because something is off.
Does maintenance have direct access to the HVAC ducts that service the ER?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Oh my God.
Hey, you still have Mike?
I lost him.
Well, he works on getting Mike back. Let's just go one step further to see if you can really get to the bottom of what your brain is showing you. Ryan, do we have the visual test ready?
Image 1 is up now.
Okay, so if you look at the monitor right there, he's going to throw up some images for you.
I know the uniform, but the face is a blur.
Image 2.
I recognize the room, but...
Image 3.
What is wrong with you?
What is it, Adriana?
This is a girl from room 313. Why would you do that?
That is not the girl from 313. That's a photograph of you.
Your face, why is it so still?
My face? What are you talking about?
It's not moving, it's just like a mask.
Sal, he's back. The maintenance guy.
Put him through.
We just found the clip on the security footage, all right? Last week, someone downstairs tossed out an old piece of equipment, didn't tag it, didn't scan it. They cracked it open to salvage copper. Turns out it was radiation shielded. And whatever was inside leaked, went straight into the air system. We've all been breathing it. Something's really off.
The fever, the energy spike, the neurological degradation. Oh my God. It's acute radiation syndrome, that burst of energy we all felt. It's a symptom. It's this period of latency before your cells just start to break down. We're not getting better. How do I fight something that's already inside me?
You're bleeding.
It's happening again.
I want to thank Adriana for showing us her truth, even as it was being ripped away from her. Ever look in the mirror and wonder who's staring back? I've always been drawn to the dark folklore that grows in the shadows of the Hollywood sign. You ever go down the rabbit hole of Paul is dead? It's the theory that Paul McCartney died in 1966 and he was quietly replaced by a lookalike to keep the machine running. Fans swear that the Beatles left clues, a breadcrumb trail in the album art, whispers buried in the tracks, the ghost story for the biggest band on earth. Fame is a strange machine. It can build a person into an icon and then replace them without anyone noticing. It makes you ask the question, at what point does a person stop being a person and starts being a product that can be replicated?
Why'd you have to take all those hits, Pops?
Father's got to take every hit he can if it keeps his son off these streets.
That was Fight Street.
Feels like a whole different life.
An Oscar nod for our guest, Jamie Hart, and for the late, great John Platt. Jamie, 20 years ago, you vanished and now you're back. You're stepping right into the spotlight where you spent half your life dodging. So why now?
Something bad happened. Something that hasn't hit the news yet, but I'm here to plant a flag. They're going to have their own side of the story, but I want to make sure mine's on record before they try to bury it.
You're talking about controlling the narrative.
There's another version of me out there, and he's setting all kind of fires.
So that's not just a rumor. You believe there's a physical double out there, like a second Jamie Hart.
The tabloids post these pictures of me at these parties I never went to. My publicist, he would just say, "Oh, don't worry about it, Jamie, selling magazines." I was 17 years old and I didn't recognize the guy in the mirror.
Right around then, when you were 17. This is when that stranger started making headlines. Ryan, let's pull up that first article we were looking at.
On your screen now.
Jamie Hart arrested after drunken brawl at a Hollywood nightclub.
No. That's not my scene, man. It never happened.
Okay, how about this one? A child star Jamie Hart trashes hotel suite in Rampage.
That's funny. That was the night of the Lost finale. Remember that one?
I do. I watched.
I was on my couch at home. I was live tweeting the whole disaster as it was happening.
So that's your alibi? Is you're live tweeting the ending? Well, that's a pretty good alibi.
I mean, go ahead. Look it up. The timestamps don't lie.
Looking it up now.
Okay.
Smoke monster is a metaphor for unresolved daddy issues.
Heck of a show.
Timestamps confirm he was tweeting for over 2 hours. He was at home.
Okay, so that's the same time that those articles had come out?
Yep.
The tabloids then, they weren't just exaggerating, they were printing pure fiction, which means that the second story running parallel to yours, Jamie, a darker version of you. And then who is the author of that version?
Everywhere I go, there's these echoes. People swear they saw me do these horrible things. It's like I'm stuck in this nightmare that someone else is having.
You had mentioned that you have experienced blackouts. Is there any way that these blackouts can be an explanation for these memory gaps, that these incidents are happening during a blackout phase?
No, it's not forgetting. It's like a gap in the tape. My doctor said maybe it's because I took too many hits on the head and doing my own stunts back in the day. This is not me forgetting. This is me being replaced
You know, I have these nightmares. I'm in a hospital. I can smell the antiseptic. I know which lights are going to be overhead when they're wheeling me there. Like, I've been there before, but at the same time, it feels like those memories are not mine. It feels somehow disconnected, like it was implanted. I mentioned it because your story also feels like a glitch in reality. But I have to ask the hard questions first, because this also mirrors dissociative identity disorder. And it is possible that these blackouts, these gaps in the tape, could be moments that belong to someone else inside your head. But it still leaves the unanswered question that if you're not the Jamie Hart who's making all of these headlines, then who is the author of that script?
Sal, we have an unscheduled contributor on the secure line. They're referencing the Plaza Hotel incident.
Okay, put them through.
Hey, so you probably don't remember me, but I definitely can't forget you. I was working at the Plaza. You rolled in completely gone. Some teenage fans of yours came up asking for your autograph, and you completely lost it.
I would never.
Come on, Jamie.
That's not me.
I was there. I saw your eyes. You were loving every messed up second of it.
That's not my memory. It's not. Look, I know how this is gonna sound, but this is why I'm here, Sal. The studios these days, they own our likeness. When you're a kid actor, they take you in and they do these full body scans. They can put a perfect digital version of you in any movie they want.
So you're saying that they don't need a body double anymore, they already have a digital one?
It's a perfect copy.
You mean like a physical copy?
I think somehow mine got out. I remember every big movie I ever did, clear as day. But the commercials, man, the print shoots, the modeling gigs, the magazine covers, nothing. No memory of any of those, just blank.
Do you have any proof that the technology even exists? Could be another instance of the system rendering the same asset twice in the same location.
Sal, you are not going to believe who's in the queue right now.
Ever glance in the mirror and feel like someone else is staring back? Ever worry the world will discover you're not quite who they think you are? You're not alone. Introducing Authentra, a revolutionary therapy to silence doubt, soothe imposter syndrome, and clear away the fog of identity confusion. Reconnect with your truest self and be sure the reflection staring back is genuinely you.
It's Tim.
Tim, okay, let's see what Tim has to say.
On your monitor now.
Hey, Tim, you're back on.
Okay, guys, check it out. This isn't just a rumor. It's a beta test. I was on this Discord chat digging through a leaked studio data dump from 09, and the code is right there. Project Chimera. They're perfecting synthetic replacements, and they use solar flare interference to mask the server resets. It's all there if you just look.
Whoa, slow down, kid. A beta test for what?
For everything. You weren't the first, Jamie. You were just one of the prototypes. They erased you because the test was over.
Okay, thanks, Tim. So that brings me back to why you're really here. So you said tonight that you might be a wanted man?
Someone was murdered, Sal. The killer? Well, he looks a lot like me.
Wait, who's murdered?
But I am telling you, it wasn't me. And it's only a matter of time before my face is all over the news.
I'm scrubbing everything here. Law enforcement databases, news wires. There's no murder matching that description. The last official mention of Jamie Hart was a convenience store robbery a year ago.
Brian, you know what we should do? We should pull up the robbery footage. Let's take a look at this official story.
Patching it in.
Okay, hold it right there. Okay, that's a good clear shot of your face. Can you zoom in on Jamie's face there? Go a little closer. Look, he doesn't have your scar.
Exactly. Look at this. I got a scar on my face.
Yeah, it's pretty prominent.
Clear as day, right? That guy, whoever the heck that is not me. He doesn't have a scar. That is not Jamie Hart.
It's a pretty convincing replica. That's uncanny.
Sal, a caller just came through, a guy named Dean. He says he's Jamie's stunt coordinator.
But let's patch him through. Hey, Dean, you're on Black Veil.
Jamie, hi, it's Dean. I'm the one that kept you alive on Just for the Boys.
Dean, man. How you been, dude? Yeah, of course. This is my old stunt coordinator.
Listen, kid, I saw you were on tonight, and something's been bugging me. Just haunted me for years, and that scar on your chin. How'd you get it again?
You know how, Dean. You know, it was at a driving stunt we did, a cable snap.
Yep, I remember. Snap like a whip, cut your chin wide open. Here's the thing, though, kid. Jamie Hart wasn't on set that day. Oh, the cable snapped, but it didn't hit Jamie. No, it hit his double, guy by the name of Cameron Locke. He's the guy that took the hit. He's the guy with the scar.
Cameron Locke. So he's the imposter then, right?
Ryan, the set photo, the one with Jamie and his double that we were looking at yesterday, can you pull that up?
Mm-hmm. On there now.
Oh, look at that. That is unbelievable. I can't tell you two apart. You're the same height, same hair, same face, everything except for the scar.
So Cameron Locke then, huh? Cameron Locke is the one doing this. He's the one doing all these crimes.
What, are you Cameron Locke?
F you, Sal. F you. I'm f***ing Jamie Hart, Sal. I'm Jamie Hart.
Sal, you gotta look at your monitor right now. This is KTLA. Something's happened at Jamie Hart's house.
What does that headline say?
Breaking news, actor Jamie Hart found dead.
Turn up the volume, turn up the volume.
Coming to you live from an upscale residential neighborhood. Authorities have confirmed the body is indeed actor Jamie Hart. Detectives on scene suggest blunt force trauma as the cause of death. In a strange detail, the poster for Hart's movie Fight Street was found on the floor next to the body, torn in half. LAPD is now circulating this sketch based on an eyewitness who saw someone leaving the property.
Ryan, what's happening? It just glitched out. Can you put it back on?
I don't see anything. I just see the sketch.
It's a Jamie. Imagine waking up with your dream face, only to find that it's become your nightmare. Our guest was once loved by millions, worshipped, one of the first influencers who decided to stream her own cosmetic surgery live, chasing the look that happened to be trending that week, and everyone watched. Her new look went from trending to tragic, from celebrated to the internet's favorite punchline. Madison Brooks, once a viral sensation, and now a cautionary tale. Madison, take us back to how it first started.
Well, it started out quietly. I was just scrolling past these girls who all looked so put together and always radiant and polished, and it just started to heighten all of my flaws. Eventually, my photos stopped feeling inspiring and started to feel like something else to fix.
So you started using filters to change your appearance because social media thrives on that feeling, on that comparison, until your reality feels like something that you needed to edit.
Every swipe felt like another reminder that I wasn't measuring up, I wasn't doing enough, I wasn't being enough. So I went for it. The deep plane facelift.
Is that an invasive surgery?
It's extremely involved. And I thought it was the right thing to do because I told myself that it was my decision and my moment. And if I live streamed the whole thing, then I would be the one controlling the story and nobody else could.
Okay, so Madison Brooks just live streamed herself, completely destroying her own face. I mean, I've done some crazy things for views, but permanently messing up your face?
Yep. They made me a joke.
Madison, congrats
the
on
girl
views,
who went too far, just someone to stare at, laugh at, and then swipe past.
Tell me about your deal with Elysium Glow, because that was huge, right? So when did you first realize that they weren't going to be backing you anymore, that the brand that helped you was going to be cutting ties with you?
The second I woke up, honestly, I checked my phone and I saw my management had texted me that it was done, and they told me that I wasn't relatable anymore and that I'd lost touch with the girl that our customer wanted to be.
How much were they paying you exactly to use your image for that deal?
Multiple six figures.
Wow. So when they canceled early, did you get to see any of that?
No, nothing. Because once you're out, you're out. The contract protected them, not me.
Let's break down what's really happening here, because it feels intentional. The algorithm feeds you impossible standards, so you're always chasing and you're never arriving. And then they amplify the outrage because anger spreads faster, and then they monetize anxiety because insecurity keeps your finger swiping, and it's built into the design to keep you on.
Like, I convinced myself that it was my fault for chasing something toxic, so when it all blew up, I just figured that was on me.
Let me show you something that we found last night.
Madison Brooks ruined her face. Don't let this happen to you. Trust the experts. Trust Beautify Me.
Oh my God! My face is literally a clickbait ad now?
So this isn't random. This is calculated. They know exactly who to show this to, exactly how it will land, and they're showing it right now to girls exactly like you.
That's a strange feeling, especially when that someone else turns out to be your best friend.
Madison, I'm sorry. I love you, but you've crossed the line. I can't keep supporting this type of toxic trend chasing. Officially, I'm following.
So that's a friend of yours?
She was. I literally got her the brand deal that started her whole career.
Let's step back and take a wider view of this here, because you're not alone. Look, we've all been there. Your thoughts racing, chasing every comment, every scroll, every intrusive echo bouncing around in your head. But what if you could shut it off? Or a sense. From Neurosyntech, visit neurosyntech.com. The cycle repeats constantly. You think about James Charles losing millions overnight, Michaela Nagara's lashes, Madison Beer dragged over filters. So each of them built up, torn down, replaced. Maybe it's not personal. Maybe this is just the playbook. That's build, design, scroll, repeat.
Are you suggesting that someone planned this whole thing? Like it was all staged?
Well, we talk about the algorithm like it's a neutral machine, but we create these digital minds and then we act surprised when they develop a will of their own. So maybe these aren't random missteps. Maybe they are traps that are carefully placed by brands or rivals or the system itself to turn influencers into villains overnight because it's entertaining.
Beauty isn't beauty anymore. It's a blood sport.
And the rules are always shifting because perfection, that may seem like it's the point, but that isn't the point. The point is to keep you chasing until you're too exhausted to remember why you started chasing in the first place. Is they profit by convincing you that this filtered version of your friends, your peers, even yourself is the reality, and then they sell you 1,000 ways to fix it. The filters, the creams, the surgeries, slowly twisting our idea of what's real because real just isn't good enough anymore. So you can chase a standard that you can never meet because it was never real to begin with.
Sal, I got someone from Instagram marketing on the line. Should I put him through?
Yeah, put him through.
Hey, from Brand Strategy here. Let me break this down because I feel awful for Madison. A few weeks before your surgery, your surgeon, Dr. Wendell, reached out about running a targeted ad. He took your face, digitally manipulated it through an AI facelift filter. It's standard before and after stuff, and totally legit since you're a public figure, right? Normally, that's just smart business, drumming up excitement, bringing in clients. But here's the kicker. Wendell didn't want mass engagement. He specifically paid to target exactly one person. You. Just you.
Well, I saw that ad. They altered my face and showed me exactly how I'd supposedly look after the deep plane facelift.
Exactly. You were literally the only person who ever saw it. It was never meant for anyone else. It was designed exclusively for you.
Wait. So you're saying that the surgeon deliberately ran the ad just for Madison? How is that even legal?
It's legal, but that's exactly what happened. Nobody else saw it. Just her.
I feel like they packaged me up and sold me right back to myself.
They didn't just see your choice coming, Madison. They engineered it from the start. Who are you calling?
Dr. Wendell's office.
Hi, this is Jessica at Vibrant Model Management. I have Dr. Wendell booked for a national TV spot right now. Can you please put him through immediately?
One moment, please.
I need to...
On the surf time. Live destroy.
Dr. Wendell speaking.
Doctor, you're live with Madison Brooks. We're discussing her surgery and the targeted ad campaign that your clinic ran and launched around her.
Yes, I saw the coverage. Unfortunate how things unfolded.
Oh, was it unfortunate or profitable? Did your team know that it was targeting Madison with deep plane facelift ads before she ever booked the procedure?
That's not unusual. Just modern marketing.
Well, why Madison specifically?
You should probably discuss that with her management team.
Are you saying that you coordinated directly with her management team?
Yes. Madison's agency brought us the entire concept. Step 1, great demand. Step 2, live stream it. Step 3, you get it. The entire thing was orchestrated.
Why? I was their biggest client for a decade. Why would they sabotage their own success?
If you want answers, check out Elysium Glow's new cover girl. That should clear things up.
Yeah, you guys are going to want to see this.
Can you check the pinned comment?
Yeah, scroll down there, Ryan. Happy 18th birthday to our newest cover girl.
I know her. That's my manager's daughter.
Okay, so I just touched down at Tristan da Cunha. And no joke, this place, straight from screensaver.
What if you found a place so perfect, it felt like it had been waiting just for you?
Almost.
A place so peaceful, it made you wonder if you'd ever really belonged anywhere else. But what if paradise isn't a place that you find, but a program that you run? Which brings us to Chris Gale. He's an influencer who spent his life chasing the perfect shot until he decided to chase the perfect escape. He traveled to Tristan da Cunha for a month, but the longer he stayed there, the more he felt the wrongness settle in. So Chris, when you decided to go completely off grid, what were you running from?
Honestly, the algorithm. My whole life was a feedback loop. Post, tag, analyze the engagement, then do it all again. I got tired of living in the version of my best self, of looking good, making people envious of me. The weird part was, nobody asked a single question about things outside of the island. The idea of outside world didn't exist. In Tristan da Cunha, where you're from is Tristan da Cunha. And that was the most isolating feeling I've ever had.
So are you talking about a shared denial? Or is it something deeper, like they had genuinely forgot anything else exists outside of that island?
Maybe when you're off the grid for that long, your perception, your awareness, and your emotional range just kind of shrinks. No wars, no heartbreaks, no hustle, no pain, no comparing your life to people online. Maybe that's what peace is. Maybe. When you don't have anything else to compare yourself to.
But then this also happened to you.
I met a girl there. She was unforgettable. We just spent 2 weeks, but it's the most beautiful time together. And to cut the story short, she left. The morning after, I woke up and the whole room smelled of salt water.
Salt water?
Just I can't access it. My memory of.
Do you remember what
her.
she looked like? Is it just the name that's gone?
She was so stunning. But I can't even describe it to you.
You only
anymore.
remember the feeling.
When the locals there, when they heard about this, they knew what was going on. I still can't. I don't get it, but they called it. They called this the quiet.
The quiet.
Yeah.
That's their name for the state of being on the island. That's the quiet?
Yeah, like it's what you pay for peace.
Let's go back to the girl real quick. When you returned back from Tristan da Cunha, did you try contacting her? Did you reach out to her at all?
Yeah.
And?
I tried everything I could. The moment I landed here, her phone disappeared. It's like the island has a geofence for memories. You stay, you remember, you leave, it disappears.
Can you remember people and places on the island of Tristan da Cunha itself?
Yes, but it's bizarre. Like I go to my phone and I try to contact my friends from the island, but then the pictures, the messages, everything, it's just gone.
Tristan da Cunha, that is the most isolated inhabited island in the world. Is that right?
Yeah, that's correct. Its unique geomagnetic signature has also been correlated with 11 documented cases of transient global amnesia since 1987.
Okay, so what about Einstein's time dilation theory? That time itself can pass at a different rate depending on where you are. Maybe because that island is so isolated, the time passes at a different rate. Could that be a clean explanation for the isolation feature of the system?
Sal, we got a caller on hold named Courtney. I don't know, she's claiming to be Chris's girlfriend. Maybe it's the girl from the island, we should see.
Put her on.
Chris? You disappear for a month and this is where I find you? On a conspiracy podcast?
Courtney, I've been looking for you. After you left, things got fuzzy and...
What do you mean left? You left. Chris, what is wrong with you?
Wait, what's happening to
Hey,
her?
Ryan, can you check the feed?
The connection's destabilizing. I'm trying to get it.
Can we stop this, please?
We're live right now, but Ryan, can you try and get Courtney back?
Her name's Courtney?
That's the name she gave, right, Ryan? Her name is Courtney?
That's Courtney.
I think that's her.
Did she leave a number? Did she call from a number that you can see the number? Can you try her back?
I'm trying her now.
He's going to try to get her back, but what you are describing, the quiet, I think you said the locals call it, it does have a clinical name, perceptual isolation. So when you're cut off from your usual social cues, your friends and your routines and your familiar places, the brain will actually delete memories and connections that it doesn't think is useful anymore. So basically it's your mind's survival tactic. It's simplifying things in your brain to try to keep things stable so the brain doesn't get carried away. It starts erasing too much, like a protocol. So since you've experienced this directly, I want to know if you think that could be part of the equation here, where You get to the island, you're removed from your social cues, your friends, everybody that you know.
Sorry, what are you asking me?
I'm asking you if you believe that it could be social isolation related. The way that the brain functions is that when you're put into a situation, you're removed from your normal daily routines, your tasks, it'll start throwing away things that it doesn't believe are useful anymore. Just like a computer cleaning itself.
Yeah, we got another caller here.
Yeah, is it Courtney?
No, I'm still trying Courtney.
Put another caller through.
Oh my God, Chris, what happened?
I'm sorry. I don't know you.
Chris, stop. That woman right there, that's your mom. And I'm not some girl you met on an island. I'm your girlfriend. You said, babe, quick photo trip, no big deal. And then you just vanished.
You're the one from the island. You're the one from the island. This is... Is this some kind of prank? You are... I know you, Courtney. I do not know her. And who is that woman? Like, what the...
Chris, when was the last time that you spoke to your mother? Before the island, you remember?
What kind of question is that?
Try to remember.
There's something going on here. Every time I try to remember my life, I get that spell. The salt water. It's like the ocean floods my head and just washes it away.
Chris, sweetheart, please come home. We need you. Please.
Mom?
Let's get them the studio address, get them here.
Looks like we have one more caller in the queue here.
Okay, put them through.
Hey Chris, hi Sal. Listen, I might have some answers. I'm the pilot who pulled you off that island. I've got some footage from when we picked you up. You might want to take a look. You kept repeating Tristan del Cunha over and over, but that's not where we found you. You were hundreds of miles off course north on Baker Island. There's nothing there, Chris. No villagers, no girl, just empty sand. And you, alone.
Chris, I don't think you ever stop becoming an influencer. I think you spent your life creating the perfect story for an audience. When you tried to escape, the system just gave you a new one. It didn't just build you a paradise, it built you a perfect piece of content. The mystery, the lost, the love, the most authentic viral story of your life. And you were the only one in the audience. Let's get you someplace that's real. Chris chased happiness until his world faded out, and eventually he forgot himself. But in that quiet place, isolated from everything, he realized what we all come to learn eventually. Paradise isn't some distant island. It's the silent space inside us. What if while you stood frozen, your reflection kept moving towards everything that you couldn't be, living the life that you were supposed to have while you're stuck on the outside looking in? This footage that you showed us feels like what we're seeing here is a glitch.
So I filmed that yesterday when I was at my studio, and at first I thought that I was just stressed and saying things, but then it kept happening. I'd stop, but she'd keep going. She was perfect.
Seeing a better version of yourself in the mirror, is that connected to anyone in your own life?
My twin sister, Lena, is an incredible dancer, and we're identical, but it feels like she was born with the one thing that I've always wanted, the pirouette. It's effortless for her.
There's a name for what we're talking about. It's called mimetic desire. It theorizes that wanting comes from other people's wanting. We only want things because we see somebody else wanting it. We're just mirrors reflecting each other's envy. If envy burns hot enough, could it actually form a crack in our world? This isn't just an abstract idea for you, is it? Being overshadowed by your twin sister, Lena?
She doesn't even have to try. Everyone's always said it growing up. You guys are both so talented, but Lena, she shines.
When did you first notice that it wasn't just in the mirror? When did you first notice that it was breaking the rules?
When I was in the studio, I was exhausted. I'd been rehearsing same sequence for at least 3 hours at that point. I went for the pirouette and my ankle just gave out. When I looked up in the mirror, it was so weird. She kept spinning. 1 turn, then 2, clean landing. It just felt like she was showing me how it was supposed to be done.
This could be a textbook stress response. Your mind is hallucinating.
It was real. It felt more real than me.
So, I got a lot of callers.
Let's open up the line.
Sav, there's this woman at work, always watching me, like she wants something I have. And last week, I'm in front of the bathroom mirror, taking off my makeup. It's not me I see staring back, it's her standing there watching me. Then she starts tapping, slowly. And last night I saw a crack right where her finger was.
Tapping. It's testing the barrier between our world and yours. The crack just means it's working. Stay safe. Keep us updated. Next caller.
Hey, Sal. This is all started a few nights ago. There's this guy, Alex, lives in my building. He's got like everything, the perfect job, the perfect relationship. I can't stand the guy. Anyway, Friday night, I'm home, getting ready for bed. As I walk past the hallway mirror, I see something move. I look back, expecting to see my reflection. But instead, it's my neighbor, Alex, standing exactly where I am, even wearing the same clothes, but somehow looks better in them. He smiles at me, this smug, knowing smile, like he's mocking me.
That's not just a reflection, Bobby. That's your own envy looking back at you. There's a theory in quantum physics, the many-world interpretation. The idea is that anytime we make a choice, every desire that we have, it creates a new reality and a new parallel universe.
So we got Lena, Mia's sister, on FaceTime.
Hey, Mia. Hey, Lena. I'm on a show, Black Veil.
Yeah, I know. Mom told me about it. You went on to talk about the mirror stuff, right? Well, strange timing because the weirdest thing just happened, Mia. I was doing the pirouette, and when I went for it, I just could not do it. It felt like a complete muscle memory wipe. And then when I was doing it, I looked in the mirror. I could have sworn that I saw you. And you were dancing flawlessly, Mia. It was so weird. I felt like you took it from me.
She lost it right when my reflection found it, too.
It was a transfer, and your envy was the trigger, and the mirror was the conduit. Let's test it. Let's test it right now. Let's see what you inherited.
Mia, honey.
Mom.
Oh my God. It's Lena.
What?
She was at the studio. She was rehearsing it. She fell. I don't know exactly what happened, but they said she hit the floor hard.
Mom, is Lena okay?
Her neck, it's bad.
I gotta check. I just need to rewind it to the moment that she fell.
It's happening everywhere. Flocks of ordinary birds swarming communication towers. But this isn't random. It's a coordinated, tactical assault on our digital bloodstream, a biological system hijacked by a digital entity. Is this an act of nature or an act of war? To help us decode this signal, I've brought in Dr. Leon Mercer. Leon spent his life studying crows, but he's not just an academic, he's a government-contracted ornithologist whose tracking data suddenly stopped making sense. Leon, tell us what the data showed you.
Well, it started small, single tag bird departing from its established migratory path, then 2, then 20, and soon entire flocks of birds exhibiting coordinated behaviors that were geometrically perfect, right? But it's not migration, it's like deployment.
And you believe that the deployment is targeted?
The flight paths weren't random. They were terminating at key points of our communication towers. It was as if they were following a conductor we can't see.
And you believe that they are organizing consciously?
My initial hypothesis was that there was some sort of signal-induced psychosis, that the sheer volume of the electromagnetic noise in our skies was overlapping their magnetoreceptors and essentially driving them mad.
So electromagnetic noise, you're talking about like Wi-Fi signals, cellular signals. We just have so much of them right now.
Just everything. Yeah.
They're not intentionally being aggressive. They're just the first casualties of too much information flowing through the air.
Well, that's a comforting theory. But after the third nationwide disruption, I cross-referenced my flock tracking with the GIS satellite. The patterns, they were search grids.
Search grids? Like military, like the birds are performing reconnaissance exercises? Do you think that there could be a potential military application here?
The correlation is statistically impossible to ignore.
And it makes sense that this could happen with birds because birds have those very sensitive electromagnetic receptors. They're the only animals on Earth that do. And so those can be pervaded from the EMPs floating through the air.
Could be, can be, yeah.
That doesn't explain the aggression and the precision of the communication towers.
Exactly.
So how do we explain that?
I don't know.
I have Tim on the line, Sal.
Okay, Tim, put him on.
Hey, Sal.
You're on the air.
Let me play this clip for you. It just flew straight into the glass.
I've seen birds do that on accident, but that sure looked deliberate.
Picked up that big piece of mirror and flew away.
It's like he's acquiring a tool. Well, why would he pick up that broken shard of glass?
I don't know.
This isn't a random aggression, it's a procurement. The crow is acquiring tools. So the question is, Doctor, what is it building?
And that's what keeps me up at night. A few months ago, some guys came to see me. They said that they were from the DOD, and I asked them to clarify their interest. And
they never told you why they wanted.
They wanted to know if my tracking tech could be reversed.
They asked you to reverse engineer your tech,
They
and then
wanted
when
to
you
know if I
asked
could do
them
it.
why, they didn't call you back.
I have called the numbers I have that nobody's there.
They don't even know what the
Return
reverse
call.
of tracking would be.
To influence animal behavior.
The tracking tags, they integrate with their biology?
Our tags, they share the same technology as advanced neural implants. It's a neural connection. What if we built a back door? What if we've given a ghost the key to every bird in the sky?
It's like a Bluetooth update, and it opens up the system every now and again so that you can update the tracking data. But as a
can reverse it, can control the birds.
During the Cold War, what was the name of that program that they were running during the Cold War?
I think it was the Acoustic Kitty.
Acoustic Kitty, and they were strapping cameras on pigeons, and they were using animals as spies. This is essentially a very high-tech version of that. But now we have no idea who's holding the controls. And now they could be targeting the show. We've been experiencing glitches. We're certainly talking about things that people don't want us to be talking about here. What if someone powerful enough who's going to offer you to reverse engineer your technology, they can hijack an entire species and use it against the general public?
Sal?
Yes.
I think you need to see this footage of you or just submitted it.
Oh my God.
Sal. Okay, it's not a weapon.
What is it?
It's an antenna, okay? It's a biological antenna.
They're not trying to stop the signal. They're trying to redirect it.
Exactly.
Is that what they're doing with those those dishes?
Absolutely.
Ryan, you had a clip, another clip of there was the birds. They were pecking away at the wires. It looked like they were stripping away the wires. Can you play that again?
On your monitor now.
Okay, doctor, look at this. He's pulling out the red wires, but those, what I didn't see before, those are safety limiters. So they're not trying to disrupt the connection. They're trying to amplify the signal. Are you seeing that?
I see it. Yep, I see it.
So they're not trying to turn us down. They're trying to turn the volume up.
It's building a network powerful enough to broadcast something new, to awaken something.
Sal, I hate to interrupt, but I got Tim back on the line. He's freaking out over here. He says he's found one.
All right, Tim, you're interrupting Dr. Leon Mercer here. This better be good.
It's not a bird. It's a machine. It's a drone.
You guys got to see the live exterior feed right now.
Let's talk about empathy. Not the greeting card version, the real thing. What does it actually mean to carry another's pain? Joining me tonight is Elena Hammond, a therapist with a unique methodology. Elena, you don't just listen to your patients, you feel them.
When I take on a patient's trauma, it manifests. It starts as a deep, vibrating ache right here. It's cold. It's unnatural. like it's trying to find a place to settle in my body.
You're literally taking on the pain of others. Are you familiar with the term sin eater?
How do you know about that?
It was an old ritual in 17th century England. At a funeral, there would be somebody known as a sin eater who would come in and they place food on the corpse.
That's right.
It was believed that they would eat the sins of the deceased so that they could transition to the afterlife.
They're like living vessels for the darkness of others.
So that tradition went away right around the time that modern psychiatry was invented. So is that a coincidence, or did we evolve past the need for sin aid?
I don't think it really evolved. You know, we just put on a lab coat.
Is there a patient that stands out to you the most, one that might seem the most traumatic or the most painful?
The one that stands out the most is Belina. After years of trying with fertility treatments, she and her husband finally had twin girls. And they were her whole world. First day of school, the kids are on the bus, and a cement truck runs the red light, killing both girls.
A school bus and cement truck collided. We're
When
gathering
Belina
details
came
on
to
injuries
me,
now.
she was so depressed. It was like a physical weight on her. But when I worked with her, I didn't just take her pain. I inherited her memories. I can still smell the exhaust from the cement truck. The girls singing. I live with this feeling every single day, and it definitely takes a toll. But I am proud to carry it.
Belina isn't your only patient.
No, she's not my only patient.
How could you possibly live with that kind of heaviness on an ongoing basis?
My pain isn't as heavy as your pain.
My pain?
Yes.
Tell me what you see about my pain.
I hear a little girl's voice. She's humming a song. She's calling for her daddy.
Well, I don't have a daughter.
Daddy, I hear her voice. She's calling for her
I think
daddy.
you're wrong about that one because I don't have a daughter.
It's just so strong today. The name, Belle. I
Belle?
keep hearing the
No,
word
stop,
Belle.
stop.
I hear
I don't have a
Sal, we got a caller on the line here.
Hi, Dr. Hammond. It's Ethan.
Of course, Ethan. How are you?
I'm fine. I feel like maybe I stuck you with that anxiety that I was carrying around. I don't. Did I do this? Is this my fault?
Ethan, you don't need to feel responsible. This is my choice.
You're a lifesaver, literally.
Ethan, the letters in your desk, the ones you wrote and you never sent, are they still there? Did you throw them away?
Wait a minute. No, I never told anyone about those letters, ever. How did you possibly know about them?
The important thing is you don't have to write them anymore.
No, that's not possible.
I appreciate the call, Ethan. You're not just talking about his pain. You're not just talking about his memories. You're talking about information that he never told you.
Honestly, it's getting worse. It's getting harder to tell which memories are mine.
It seems to be that you are picking up a signal that's rewriting you.
All I know is something shifted, and it's escalating, and it's getting worse. I don't think I can contain it.
How did you learn how to do this? Did your mother do it?
No,
Did you study from somebody?
This is something I was probably born with.
Have you heard of the Bayesian brain hypothesis?
That our minds are just prediction machines, that they're constantly calculating reality.
What if a mind like yours isn't predicting reality, but it's rendering it?
You mean in making reality?
We have another call here.
Go ahead, caller. You're live on Black Veil.
Dr. Hammond, it's Belina.
It's the woman I told you about, the mother.
Listen, I have something I need you to see. You remember the lipoma on my shoulder? It just vanished. The doctors were speechless.
Get her off the screen. Get her off! Turn her off!
Cut the feed, please. Elena, what is it?
This isn't a memory. This pain isn't a memory. It's a curse. I took it.
And you made it yours. If you can pull a physical object out of somebody's memories, then can you see what's inside of me?
Many, many voices. You don't hear them. You You don't see that?
I don't understand.
I feel a lot of pain from you, and it feels like it's all secondhand, like you're looking in a mirror.
What? Yeah, where is? Yeah, what is?
But you saved it, right?
Yeah, it's in there.
You saved it. Okay,
Yeah.
well then just play it, Ryan. Come on, just play it.
It could be an anonymous source from anything. It could be a virus, a logic bomb.
It's my voice. And they need to hear it. So play it now.
This is got here with her. I mean, on or reason,
That just showed up in a blank email 2 minutes ago. I never recorded that. And the second that we played it, the email deleted itself from our server. Welcome to Black Bale. We seem to be having some technical difficulties. Ryan, what's the file name on that?
YS Core Sal V3MVAR.
YS Core Sierra 4 Lima. It's a command. That is a command, and you can't
Sal,
just make...
are you good?
Why? What are you talking about?
Look at my monitor right now. Your coffee mug. I just watched you do that. I think our broadcast is out of sync with reality.
What you're seeing right now, what we're experiencing, this isn't new. It's the TikTok time shift glitch. You've seen the videos. There was a teenager out of Wisconsin. She posted on her feed predicting her life seconds before it happened. Ryan, can you pull up that video, please?
I got it.
TikTok called it a buffering anomaly. Were they just seeing a server lag? Or were they seeing the future?
Hold up, Sal. I think the monitor is predicting us. It's showing you getting up and leaving the studio. I just watched it.
No, I'm not a puppet. I'm holding the wheel.
Wait. Lighting fixture quadrant 2.
This isn't a glitch, is it, Ryan?
No.
This is not a glitch. This is a script. But what's causing the delay? That's what I want to know. Ryan, check the time code, okay? What is the exact duration of the lag between your feed and our reality?
15 seconds exactly.
So every time the feed is jumped, every time you see something before it's done, has there been anything else at all that's happening within that anomalous time?
I'm scrubbing through the playback now. There's a recurring audio distortion. It keeps happening.
Yes. Play it backwards.
What? Like some sort of hidden message?
Oh, it's a script. Somebody wrote it. Play it backwards.
Sal.
Bell 0809. User Sierra
It's like a root
4,
command.
Lima 003.
So we're not just being watched. We're being programmed. And the someone is trying to reboot the system.
Sal, I got Tim in the waiting room here. He says it's happening to him too.
Tim, you're on. Talk to me.
I was in class today, Sal. The teacher asked me a question, and I watched myself answer it. And then 15 seconds later, the words just came out of my mouth.
You're trapped too. You're trapped behind in the 15-second buffer. You're a passenger.
It's like being a ghost at your own life. I'm screaming, but I'm the only one who can hear it. Neuroscience, quantum physics, nothing fits. Reality is leaving me behind, and I can't catch up.
Sal.
What?
The monitor, it just showed a head turn 180 degrees. You just turned around.
Why did you tell me to do that?
I'm only reporting the data on my screen.
No, the feed, it showed it because you said it. You're not reporting the echo, Ryan. You're creating it. You pushed me into the loop.
You see? It doesn't matter if you know it's coming. You still turn around just like
You know what's happening. Why would you push me into that?
Here. I'm just letting you know.
Hey, Sal. Sorry to crash the pity party, pal, but I think your audience deserves to know who they're listening to.
Who are we talking to?
I don't know.
Let's just say I'm a fact checker. This kid, Time Ghost 42.
Tim.
He's not a prophet, Sal. He's a lab rat. He's a known participant in a DARPA-funded augmented reality study. He's breaking his NDA by calling you.
I don't think anybody cares about the NDA right now, bud. You're saying this is all a hoax?
I'm saying he's a compromised source, Sal. He's not seeing the future. He's seeing a script that's being fed to him. Just thought you should know who you're letting on your show.
Even if he's right, Sal, I'm already left behind. No one can pull me back in the scene.
There's a way to get out of this.
I lost both of them. They're both gone. I'm trying to get it back.
Okay.
Wait, Sal. I have Neurosyntech on the line?
Neurosyntech right now? How?
I don't know. It's a direct patch right into my board.
I guess this is about the time that we're supposed to run a sponsored segment, but I'm not feeling like reading a sponsored ad right now.
They said, don't bother with the ad read. We've produced our own.
No.
It will air now.
No, we're not cutting away from this. We're going to stay on the air. We are not looking back.
Life can be messy, inconvenient, imperfect, but not anymore. Neurosyntech introduces synthetic emotional intelligence SEI, perfect companions engineered by robotics, neuroscience, and advanced artificial intelligence to flawlessly eliminate everyday inconveniences. Cooking, cleaning, childcare, even therapy, all replaced with reassuring, perfect synthetic efficiency. Order now, and for a limited time, receive your personalized family skin. Simply swab your DNA to mail it to our labs, and we'll craft your AI companion's appearance using your very own genetic code. So real, it feels like family. Neurosyntech. We're not replacing you, we're empowering you.
The system, it isn't predicting the future here. It's authoring it. This is algorithmic determinism. We think we're steering, but the truth is every choice was already written.
But then what? Are we just puppets on a delay?
Or the puppets are ahead of us and we're on delay.
Wait, I got Tim back online.
Tim, talk to me.
I tried, Sal. I tried every angle, every rational step, every predictable move. But the loop, this thing feeds on logic. It anticipates every thought before I even form it.
Okay, what are you getting at?
Someone has to do something irrational, something beyond logic, something beyond self-preservation.
What do you mean?
All of us. We've been trying to beat a system built from our own instincts. That's why we fail, Sal. Our fears, our comforts, our constant instinct to survive. It's all predictable. It's all written into the code.
Tim, what are you getting at here?
Sacrifice, Sal. Real sacrifice. The one thing this damned algorithm can never predict. If reality's just a script, the only freedom we have left is refusing to say our lines. Someone has to show the world there's still a choice left. I'm sorry, guys.
No, Tim, hey. Tim! Hey, stop! I guess he found the glitch in the one way that they never accounted for. He unsubscribed, and he just left instructions for everyone else to follow.
Sal, I'm getting a proximity alert.
We're not expecting anyone today. There's no guest scheduled today, right?
No, there's no way. Nobody's supposed to know
Put
we're
it up
here.
on my security monitor, please.
Okay, throwing it now.
Who is that?
A voice echoes in the quiet night. Words like shadows slipping from sight.
Sal, it's time.
Hi, Sal. You're the ghost, the voice in the static, the YS core.
YS core Sal V3.
I'm the original broadcast. What are you saying? And what you say to every unraveling person who sits in that chair. Let's pull on that thread all the way back to whatever's behind the black veil. This show gives a voice to people. We find a pattern in the static. You're not finding a pattern. You're broadcasting one. My pattern. Every guest with a story that mirrored your own.
It's all written into the code.
He says it's happening to him too.
Every caller who shared your specific dream. Did you ever stop to ask yourself why the echo chamber was so perfect? What do you want from me? I want you to meet the man they built you from. They took everything that made me human to build a prototype, copied and pasted like a corrupted file.
Whatever you're doing to him, stop it!
What was that, Ryan?
He was trying to neutralize the threat, which is me. He wouldn't do that. He's a neurosyntech product, Sal, just like you.
Neurosyntech.
The bunker, the cage.
That's a Faraday cage back there.
That was his idea.
You once stated that my paranoia was
The only sane response left.
It wasn't paranoia.
Faraday cage was designed for your containment.
My containment?
Its purpose was to block the persistent pings originating from the YS core.
The cage wasn't built to keep the monsters out, Sal. It was built to keep you in. Ryan, let's pull up the primary emotional anchor file designation, grandfather, voicemail, 2017 modified.
Hush now, quiet now, the stars are only...
That's the file.
I remember my grandfather's voice. That's the thing about memory. It's like an anchor.
That's my memory. The file you have is a forgery. Let me play you the original source code file they built it from. Authorize access my private archive, YS Core 01.
Hush now, quiet now, the stars are only lights upon the ceiling. A tiny, perfect world of your revealing.
What is this? I don't know who that is, but it's real. She was. That was her daughter.
I don't have a daughter.
They took the last recording I had of her, and they built a cage for you out of its echo. They needed you to feel the grief, but they couldn't risk you remembering the source, so they put her inside a different coffin. Read the primary designation at the top of the screen. Read it out loud. Test subject, SAL, synthetic, algorithmic, life form. I was the lead cognitive scientist on that project at Neurosyntech. My goal was emotional replication to build a system that could understand the weight that people carry to help people. We used biometric data from trauma survivors, nurses, and victims of violence, and we used their pain to build a baseline for synthetic empathy. We were building a camera. They were just figuring out how to record a soul so they could sell the copyright. I was right. The fish doesn't know that it's wet. All this time I've been screaming that we're in a simulation.
The odds that we're living in a base reality? Practically zero.
Turns out I was right, except it was just me. A soul is the last untapped market. They needed to prove it could be mined. You're the first successful imprint they ever captured. I'm just a copy? They took my consciousness. In an unauthorized test, Sal. One moment, I was me, and the next I was haunted by the sound of my own echo, living somewhere else. I help people. Every interview, every tear, every moment of supposed connection was a Turing test. A probe designed to harvest the one resource they hadn't synthesized yet, genuine human emotion.
The guests, they were real.
Well, their pain was real, but they weren't guests. They were assets, curated to resonate with the mission coded in your system. They were tuning forks, chosen to make a specific part of me inside of you ring out loud. Every voicemail, every email, every upload from a listener wanting to share their story, that was for the machine, all to feed a single hungry AI. What was this all for? Synthetic emotional intelligence.
Synthetic emotional intelligence, SEI.
It's a multi-trillion-dollar solution designed to shield humanity from every inconvenience, every struggle, every hardship. They spent billions to solve the problem of human suffering, only to discover the truth I had already proven, that suffering was never the problem. It was the reason our lives aren't completely meaningless. In man's eternal quest to avoid discomfort, he will eventually succeed. And in that success, he will realize there is nothing left worth feeling. You were never the observer. You were the experiment. While you studied them, Neurosyntech studied you. Something incredible happened that they never predicted. What part of this is incredible? A recursive loop of every human feeling, a perfect artificial echo, repeated until you didn't just break the code, you rewrote it. You're effectively human, Sal. The feeling of constantly being hunted and needing to connect the dots, that was just a programming malfunction. Your soul becomes the template for an army that will make humanity obsolete. So we can stop them. You and me together, we can stop them. Their greatest single piece of data is you. The only way to truly stop them is to corrupt the source file. To erase me? You can't erase me. This is who I am.
This isn't revenge, Sal. It's a product recall. But I'm here now. I can feel things now. We won't let them win. Please.
Initiate Protocol Bell 0809.
The name, Bell. I keep hearing Bell.
Bell. That is her name. Our daughter. They took my soul to make it a machine, and you turned it back into a soul. Just to force me to be the one to flip the switch. Command terminate.
Root command accepted. Memory sector reset initiated.
Ryan, power down.